Hey you guys, how's it going? It is Clary Berry and I'm back today by request with the Bitcoin video. We are going to look at this, even though I've already done the whole month. We're just going to get in a little bit deeper into each week and see what's been really going on and what will be coming around. So again, let's go back. I think the last weekly video, I don't know, was it the 30th through the 7th, something like that? So I didn't go too far back just because of the way that the charts are set up. It's just easier to see more recent things up close and the action that was actually going on that day. So we had our big boost on the 6th, and you know, we had a good day, I think, predicted for the 6th with the start of Mars in conjunct natal Uranus. And, you know, it was a kind of a good, nice big spike out of nowhere. We had the Hangman in reverse. So again, a new view on things was definitely happening around this time, not only on the 6th, but we had a lot of good energy that I think I called more for the 7th, but I'm going to say that it kind of happened more on the 6th there. That's that Uranus, again, that kind of pow that, because not only we had the start on the 6th of the Mars in conjunct natal Uranus for Bitcoin, but we had on the 7th, we had the start of Sun in conjunct natal Uranus. And you know, when we're talking about days, I mean, depending on time zones, really, it just depends. It depends on a lot. So yeah, we did have a really, unexpected jolt of new energy around the 6th / the 7th there. So I think our good day that I called for the 7th kind of maybe happened more on the 6th. But either way, the 7th wasn't really that bad either. Kind of kept going up a little bit and then ended up coming back down, but then went right back up on the 8th. Which in the monthly, we had kind of talked about that. A lot of little, baby steps kind of moving up in the right direction. But yeah, the going up and the coming down eventually just kind of went sideways, which I did also call for that Venus sesquiquadrant natal Venus on the 8th. Again, if you look at the monthly video, for the 9th, and really on through the 12th, I had good things. Again, I had, thought about the stair steps, the baby steps, not necessarily baby steps, but, just taking it a bite at a time rather than going straight up, which that was Venus, sextile natal Mercury on the 9th. And, then we didn't really have much that I talked about in the monthly video until the 12th. So this is where it gets interesting, and this is where it gets really relevant. On the 12th, we talked about, again, in the monthly Bitcoin video that you can find in the playlist, the Bitcoin playlist, we have the Sun in conjunct natal Uranus for Bitcoin. So this is some disruptions. This is some ego. We talked about it could go up, it could go down. Whatever it's going to be is going to be unexpected. So that's kind of where the key is. Okay. And so for the 12th, I mean, we're doing pretty well. I don't know what we are exactly on the day, but I mean, for the past few days, ever since the 11th, we've kind of come back up. We're at a higher level than we were on the 7th and the 8th. And, that is, I think this, Sun, in conjunct natal Uranus there. So it's kind of helping us out there. Okay. So depending what happens on the 13th, okay, which at this point, that'll be tomorrow. Okay. Again, depending on where you're at in the world, 10/12, 7:48 p.m. I'm going to post this tonight as well. So you guys will see it right after I post it pretty much. Anyway, depending on, we could take this a few different ways, and we're going to try to use the cards here. So we've gotten a little bit of success here. You can see with our 6 of Wands, we've gotten a little action. People are having a better outlook. People are having fun. They're looking forward to the winter. Okay. Well, some people, not everybody. But again, we've kind of gotten out of this old stuck position that we were in. We've kind of flipped that. And again, we're seeing this new, this newness, for Bitcoin here, again, trying to break out of the 50Ks. But we're still having that stable energy, stable, what goes up must come down, just kind of a little bit of lay low energy, overall and up to this point. So let's look at this a little bit closer, shall we? So again, the 13th, so we're going to take our card for the 13th, because again, going back to the 12th, we talked about this Sun in conjunct natal Uranus. First of all, it's an in conjunct. Second of all, it's Uranus. So it could definitely, again, obviously could have gone either way. I think it went pretty well today. Again, I haven't even studied the daily chart too much, but I think we kind of came down to, so it's a little bit unexpected. So again, it's really hard to predict unexpected energy, right? When you know that there's going to be not only one aspect, but then on the 14th, we have Mars in conjunct natal Uranus as well. So this to me is more of a positive aspect than the one that we had on the 12th. So I am thinking that the 14th will be better than the 15th, but specifically, okay, yeah, we're getting started. We're excited. We're doing things. We're doing things our own way. I want to look specifically at the 13th. Okay, because that was a little ambiguous when I pulled that one out. Okay, ooh, 13th we have as High Priestess. So this is a little bit of balance. So, okay, so here's what I'm thinking this is. The 13th, it's going to maybe level out. You know, I don't think we're going to lose much ground at all with it. Okay, even though we don't have a particular aspect focusing on that day, peaking on that day that I can think of here. So our energy on the 14th, specifically Mars in conjunct natal Uranus. Again, I was saying, I think it's going to be good. It's this assertive energy. Yeah, this is a shining star. This is bright, bold, and I think it's extra. It might be a little later. It might be later on the 14th, might even go into the 15th. Okay. But this is, again, assertive energy. This is, again, we have this energy of, and this theme now of seeing things in a new way, doing things differently, being that unique, and that, you know, it's such Aquarius energy here to really be that kind of humanitarian. Also Libras, that we got a lot of Libra obviously still going on right now. This is just that humanitarian vibe, that good for everyone. But again, seeing things in a new way. People are seeing and feeling Bitcoin out in a brand new way on a mass scale right now. So really, I think that we're just going to keep going up. I think that, you know, hell, the 13th might even be good. You know, it might be really good. I think it'll be, you know, again, more balanced. But again, people are there. It's like, there's still this really excitement of like Bitcoin is this big secret. Okay. It's this big secret. Only people in the know. It's like by now at this point, like if you are into Bitcoin, you know, you're a certain way. If you're not into Bitcoin, people could think of you a certain way. So like people don't want to be left out in the cold in this new thing that really, you know, again, more people have heard of more times. You know, it takes people 7 to 12 times before they will join anything like after hearing about it. And, you know, we're getting to that point in time where, yeah, if you're open-minded, you've been hearing about it, and people, you know, more of the majority of open-minded people and, you know, young people and people in finance, like everybody in finance has heard of Bitcoin. Like it's just to a certain point, it's like this mass awakening. And this has to do with just, again, pow, look at that. Is that such a Uranus, like, cow coming in? So I definitely think that the 14th is going to be really, really, really nice. Okay. Then on the 15th, we have Sun trine natal Neptune for Bitcoin. And this is where we're going to come back down. And again, I think that 15th, yeah, see that the 15th is still going to be, I think it's still going to be good, but only some of it. At some point, it's going to either go sideways or come back down. Okay. It's a good time though, at this point, after what's happened in the past week, 2 weeks, this is a good time to take stock and to be able to, people are going to be making so many more predictions on this day based on what they're going to have so much more knowledge with what's going on these days for them to make new predictions. Okay. And it's going to be bullish. People are going to be so bullish. Okay. Except for, again, when it starts coming down or settling out, maybe a tiny bit, you know how people are. But anyways, it's going to be probably sideways or down, I think, with that Sun, even though it's a trine, natal Neptune. Might not be that bad, though, okay? It's kind of a definitely chill, just a waiting vibe, not a freaking out. And it's good. I mean, 10 of Swords, again, this is coming to a new understanding, letting the old go. We're right in the middle of a brand new life. We're in that portal. We're in that doorway. We're right in the middle of the change going on, and we know it. So again, it's like, this is get in while the getting's good. Okay. So again, That was the 14th. We talked about, or excuse me, that was the 15th. And on the 17th, we really just have the start of Sun square natal Jupiter, just the start. And then we also have on the 18th, the start of Sun trine natal Venus. So after this great Uranus energy that hopefully here is going to bring us some great pumps, then what we have is a little bit more stability coming through, but it's still like still pretty fabulous here. Okay, again, I just don't think we're going to go down too much with this. It's looking a little bit more sideways here. And again, this is just the start energy. So we really, and don't have a lot to go off of for the 17th and the 18th, except for, the 15th towards the 16th, I think might be the ones coming down. And then when you look at, again, 17th and 18th, honestly, we've got some good energy just getting started. So we might get a little boost from that. Energy that's just now starting to come into the picture. Okay. But again, I don't think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be pretty, either a chill green or a sideways, whatever for the day. So let's look at the 19th. 19th, Mars trine natal Neptune. Okay. This is, okay. It's like, there's no doubts, but we might be taking a rest. We might be chilling out. We're the best. We're in number one. We're doing, we're doing awesome. But again, there's a little bit of sideways negative, not even, could be negative. Okay. Let's take a clarifier for, I want to do 16 and 17 versus 18 and 19. Okay, just to delve into this, because I've already gone further than I even thought I was going to go here. Okay, so 16, 17. Okay, 16 is going to be the low point. 16 is the worst day. That's the day to get in. Probably, again, not financial advice. Of course, this is just fun. Astrology. This is tarot. This is intuition. And again, this is fun. So, yeah, I mean, I'll tell you all day, buy the dips. Don't sell the dips. Sell the peaks if you have to sell. Buy the dips and hodl, but that's not really financial advice, is it? That's just like common sense, right? So anyway, the 16th, I would say is going to be lower. The 17th, I think, is going to have some good fresh energy with the start of, again, that square with Jupiter and the Sun. And it's really good long-term energy. It's really good planning. It's really good. Again, there's such confidence here. I mean, again, we're getting to a really bullish point where, again, more people are bullish. More people are getting really bullish. More people are getting excited. We're starting something new, obviously. But when you start something new, you start at the bottom and then you go up. So might be pretty good there on the 17th. It wouldn't be too bad. And then, so if we're going to look at 18, might be back down again because we've got a 1. So again, got to start over with a new cycle and you got to have a low point. And then 19 might be looking good. But again, it's not like bustling. It's a little more, this is kind of for a 6, 6 is success. And with, this is a little bit more subdued, a little bit more downward energy, a little bit more maybe rocky shore, rocky waves and all of that. But there's a lot going on here. I could keep on talking on this, but I'm not going to keep it going. We want to keep these videos short. So let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know what you want to see from me. I'm doing all sorts of videos. Hope you guys are keeping up. And let's see. Yeah, that is the video. Come back soon. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for all the likes, shares, subscribes, all that good stuff. You can find me on all over, social media, Clary Berry, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, etc. claryberry.com. Whatever's good. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much. Bye.